Well, I messed up. I didn't hit pause, I hit cancel, so we canceled it. So what you've seen so far is a northern Baltimore and Ohio with a Corvette paint job, and an older royal blue with the level 1 plus system on it, puff and chuff and everything, with this 3D smoke and all that stuff. Now what you're seeing is a chassis. So you're going to compare, right, this chassis with this chassis, because that's what it is. It's that four-wheel drive chassis, but this is just the frame, and this frame is 3D printed, and this frame has little mounts, and it will mount into a custom body that we are designing. Maybe I wasn't supposed to tell you that, but at any rate, that's on its way. A custom steam engine, never before made in S. So, will this guy run? Oh yeah, this guy will take right off. And this has ball bearings inside it as well. It's a little lumpy. This is our first. This is like beta 1. Okay, it's very second maybe 1. So it has some. But when you get it cooked up, it will smooth pull your head off. It will go. And does reverse work on here? Oh yeah, reverse will work exactly the same. Does it have an E-stop? I don't know. See E-stop? Oh yeah, we got E-stop. E-stop come off. Oh yeah, resets E-stop, takes off. So this is all the same tender, all the same stuff running. The beauty of it is we're running. It shut quite off. The beauty of it is we're all running the same DC motor configuration. All of these. This was a side brush, but it's still a DC motor, right? These were DC. That back one was an American Flyer DC. You can see them. Can't. But they're there. You see the magnets are inside there instead of the one big one that Gilbert had. These are super magnets that we put in instead. But the laminated plates, see that? They're the same. Okay. And this is the open frame, and this one is open frame as well. So they just have the this plastic field assembly to hold the magnets, the extra magnets that we use. So there, 1, 2, 3, 4 chassis plus the original chassis, 5 chassis running off this same tender with all of the features that we talked about, with pulse width modulation for low speed, torque, with emergency stop and reset, forward and reverse, instant forward and reverse. And boy, I mean that's not bad. And AC to the track. There was a checklist, and these are the bare bones things I felt we needed to give to have a system that was worth playing with, even if it's not expensive, right? You guys have to assemble it. It's a DIY kit, more or less, but it's very easy. We have the programs, we have the boards, we have the components. We're going to be building these PC boards separately, so they'll make the assembly much simpler. And it's what I'm calling the Open Next Generation S for the DIY hobbyist who have an engine and they would like to make it a little better, a little more reliable, a little more convenient to play with. And there you go. It supports the Flyer smoke, the Flyer motor, the Flyer chassis, the Flyer transformer, the Flyer bolt patterns. It'll fit inside one of the smaller of the Flyer tenders. Okay, this is for that, right? The 283, the 300 series Atlantics, and the 290 from New England or New Jersey or where, New Hampshire, I forget. Anyway, the 290, which has a metal body but a plastic tender, it'll fit in those, and those are relatively small, so it will fit into the K5 Pacific, the Hudson Pacific, and I think it'll fit in the Northern. I have to check. And We got our custom chassis, which will have a unique body, and with that will be something along the lines of the Baltimore and Ohio extended range tender that I built for the Three Amigos. So if you look on the video and you see that tender will be part of this game as well. And that tender is done. I mean, I don't have the mounting plate for it, but the tender and the body and the wheels and everything is done. So we can send those files out. We can send other files. We can send the bill of materials, the parts list, the software, the schematics for the wiring, all of that stuff. I'm going to try like heck by the end of the month, but it might be sometime in October. I don't know. But we're going to try to have that all set up on a website somewhere, and I'll figure out where you can go register. No money, just let us know who you are and your email and what you want to do, and then you can download this, set up, and build it yourself. That's the whole objective here, is to get people involved in the science and the technology, the engineering, STEM and Internet of Things. It's really not that tough. You just got to break it down into the little piece you want to do and do it. And then also I've arranged a 24-hour helpline so that if you get the kit and you get stuck, you can ask questions and get help. Okay, that's the show. So you saw, I'll unclip this so we can bring it over. I think that's kind of neat to see the range of what we were able to show in just a big switching out stuff here, right? So we had a big old Northern and chugging and going, and it was smoking a little bit. It'll be smoking later. We had a Royal Blue Streamline Pacific with the Corvette paint job. We had an Atlantic early on with side brush motor, and it had some smoke. It was overheating. I got a problem. I'll work on that. We had, this is a fairly complicated level 1 with puff and chuff, digital puff and chuff, and ball bearings, but it had it running really smooth. And then we had our all new 8-wheel Northern like chassis with ball bearings, 3D printed, with its Gilbert open frame motor converted to DC with the magnets. It was running, and what we did was we clipped it to the tender leads, and they all ran forward, reverse, fast and slow, emergency stop and reset, and it supports 9 volts for smoke. And there it is. That's the tender. Let me turn this off. That's the tender. It has some adapters inside, and it has some custom PC boards on top. These are so custom, you can see I made them. It is Frankentrain Labs site, so they look like it. I'm getting a call, and she's going to expect me to answer. Nope, she knows better. Okay, so there it is. That's the show. I'll stick all these, I'll just stick them up there. I can't really do much editing. I'm not a video guy, but we're working it. And I'm hoping tomorrow will be a better day, but I got a hunch this week we're going to be doing some more serious family things. We lost a very dear family friend, and we're going to be helping the family through that. Okay, gang, that's what it is. Oh, and there's the base unit. Oh, I want to get that. Where'd I put it? I put it somewhere. I moved it. I had these boxes. There they are. I have a box, okay? This is way too big, but it'll fit what I want. I'm going to put the buttons on here, the lights, the switch for the speed. The board will be down inside, and it'll be running off of a little tether. So you just plug that into an adapter. It'll be a USB plug. You just plug it into the wall or to an adapter, like one of these things that ports it out. And there was another thing I had somewhere, but you can plug that into. So anyway, that'll plug in, and then the code and the signal and the packet and all that is automatic. And this guy runs off the train power, so you turn on the power, turn on his power, they synchronize, and you start going. And I'm hoping I can put that out. I'll try to run every one of these engines. All 5 of these engines could run on the track with this tender and that controller, and you could see it. Maybe that would be exciting. Maybe that would be helpful. You tell me what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you need to see, would like to see. I'll try, but just tell me. We're going to set it up, and you'll see what it's going to be, and we'll go from there. Love your inputs. Thanks for watching. Sign them up and smoke them up. Later.